Would you please join me in welcoming our distinguished panel of judges today? First, the program leader for events management, Dr. Rebecca Finkel.
Next, the Director of Information Services for Queen Margaret University, Mr. Fraser Muir. And finally, all the way from Delft, the Netherlands, the CEO of Meeting Matrix International and our patron and sponsor today, Mr. J. Michelle Keller, right here. And now, would you meet the teams? First, Team Bergman, right here. Where's your third member? Online. Oh, he'll be with us online. Okay, good. Thank you. Second, Team Memorandus. And third, Team 32. Each three-person team is going to have 10 minutes to present a PowerPoint brief of their meeting and event application idea. The judges will then ask questions for up to 5 minutes for each team. The judges will then vote, and you will vote as the audience, and each vote counts 25% of the total. And now, let the meeting and event app factor begin. Give a hand for all of them. Team Bergman, what number do you choose between 1 and 5? 5. That was the number. Come on up. Give them a hand. You have 10 minutes. Begin.
Here we go. Welcome, everyone. We're the Big Bird team, and we are Laurie, who's in person with me here today. We are Torben, who's joining us from, as I said, from Canada via Skype, and myself. My name is Yasha. And, well, let's get started with a little story.
So if the event offers just in one building, some 2 or 3 spread across spaces, typically say, for example, we had one event on the Royal Mile, and one event in the Apex Hotel in Waterloo Place. Google Maps, along with the 2D plan, will show you where to go, how to get there, and show the details of each event as well.
Thank you very much for your
Mr. Chief Judge, Mr. Keller, would you like to start?
So can you elaborate on how you're going to keep track of where the individual is in a given space? Not outside, because that's pretty easy to keep track of outside the building. How about inside the building?
We want it to be viable to any kinds of events, so to exhibitions, to conferences, to theme parks, everything. So at every activity, every stall, every meeting room, there is a QR code. So the built-in QR code reader is in the app. You just take a picture of that and it automatically checks you into this venue, which will then be shown on the interactive event map.
Good. Thank you very much. And now our second team of competitors is Team 32. Please join me in welcoming them. You have 10 minutes. Begin now.
All right. Hi, welcome to our presentation and good morning. We're Team 32, which consists of me, Ellen, Vanya, and Frederica. And we're here to present to you our idea of application, which is called FeedApp, the answer to your questions and your need for feedback. And I hope you all enjoy it.
My question is about user profiles, and why did you choose to focus on creating your own user profiles rather than integrating some of the existing Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or something that's already out there?
We did a bit of research and we found that there are a few applications that are sort of similar to ours, so we wanted to make it more original.
My question, you mentioned that the audience could give feedback to the speaker. Is there the opportunity for the speaker to give feedback to the audience? Is it a two-way street, or is it mainly having to do with the consumer side, the audience side?
Naturally, the presenter would have the opportunity to give feedback as well, because he has mobile as well and can access the app.
Now let's thank Team 32 and welcome Team Memoranda. Team Memoranda, you have 10 minutes.
Yeah, I just want to make the point in saying that we're trying to create an app that when you go to an event, you're not taken over by your heads down in your phone. We're trying to create something that, using technology, as it's a big trend in the events industry, we're trying to make something that will help you.
Thank you. Mr. Keller, would you like to begin, sir?
What do you think defines you and makes you different from other applications that might be out there now?
I think ours is different because it's making the most of using technology, but not overtaking the events.
Why would I use this and not some existing piece of software, or indeed just publish the information on my website?
Good point with the website, and we have discussed that and thought about it. Websites usually give more information than you require, perhaps.
Join me in thanking Team Memoranda, will you please? Thank you all. Well, we've had 3 very, very good teams present today, and before we have the judging, I thought it might be helpful for the judges to just take a moment and provide some final commendations and recommendations. So, Mr. Keller, would you like to speak to the group?
I think that, regardless of the apps, if I look at all of them, presentation was like, even if you didn't have the most outstanding app in the world, presentation, it's all about the look and feel. That makes a big difference, I think.
Good, thank you. Brady?
I've been really impressed. I think a lot of thought has gone into all 3 of the teams. I think all of them have good ideas, regardless of whether or not they actually get turned into a real app or not. I think the thought is there and the ideas are definitely there.
Good.
I'd like to congratulate all 3 teams. I'm of course not surprised how wonderful our students are. But I think that we should have another round of applause for all the teams and their hard work, because that was very...
Here. I want to just make a couple of acknowledgments. First, we want to thank Renee Anderson of Meeting Matrix for all of her behind-the-scenes work in helping us organize this. Second, we want to thank the Meeting Matrix staff for their support. And thirdly, we want to thank Yu-Che Cheng for coordinating today's meeting. Let's thank Yu-Che together. Now, judges, for Team Bergman, would you please hold up your ballots, please? Dr. Finkel, out of 25, show everybody, please. 23, all right. And Mr. Keller, here we go, out of 25. 23? 22, all right. And Mr. Muir, turn around so everybody can see it. 16, all right. And now, based upon the audience's show of hands, I'll use a percentage count here for up to 25 points. All of you who think that Team Bergman should have all 25 points, would you raise your hands, please? Let's see. Okay, second team, please. Team 32. Dr. Finkel, please.
That was the FEEDAP?
That was FEEDAP, yes. 22, all right. And Mr. Keller, please. Team 32 is 18, all right. Mr. Muir, and 18, all right. Very good. From the audience, please, could we see a show of hands? Okay, 5. And finally, the team memoranda. Mr. Muir, your number, please? 14, okay. Mr. Keller, 15. And Dr. Finkel, 21. Okay, and may I see a show of hands from the audience, please? Oh, okay, lots of hands up there. So let me just see the hands here. Okay, Mr. Lynn, who is the third place team, please? Drum roll, please. Third place team? Oh, he's still doing the numbers. Here we go. Third place team. He's double checking his numbers, the drama. Okay, third place. Okay, Team 32, come forward, please. So, no, this is third place. There you go, wonderful. And we have cameras taking pictures, and they have 100 pounds. Give them a big hand. All right. Okay, the second place team, Mr. Lynn, would be Team Bergman. Come on down. Team Bergman, 250 pounds. And there he is, okay. Very good. All right. There you go. Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. And congratulations to you. There you go. And finally, our first place team is Team Memoranda. Come on down. £500 split between all three of you. Congratulations. All right. Thank you, team. Thank you. Would you like to make any final comments?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank Joe for inviting me. It's really a rewarding experience for me because I like to empower students. At the convention at PCMA in Las Vegas, I ended up hiring someone from the panel, one of the students, Renee Anderson, now works for the company. And I have some visions about this particular room too, but I'm going to save that be a surprise. But thank you all for inviting me. It is my pleasure to be here.
Thank you. And Jan, would you two bring our gift for Mr. Keller, please? The students want to express their appreciation to you from the university. J. Michelle.
Thank you.
There you go. All right. And signed by the entire class. Thank you. Thank you.
I think we should give a big round of applause for Professor Goldblatt for organizing and making this happen.
Thank you. Well, would you like to see us do this again? Yes. All right. Next year we'll have twice as many entries, and maybe we'll even make it a national or international competition, because that's the caliber you're at. I'm proud of all of you. And now, in honor of our competitors and in honor of our judges, there's a reception waiting for you right outside. So help yourself to tea and biscuits, all right? Good.